is good, YouTube family? It's your boy Rashad, and we are back again. Got another video for y'all with guests. Yo, we got the homie Auroura up in here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie Auroura. Look, we gonna get to where you can follow this man at, later on in the video. So we actually, we actually partnered up. We got together. We played Street Fighter along with the other homie, Real Fresh. Shout out to the homie DJFreshley.
You already
So,
know I did.
2 streamers on here. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know I beat both of their at Street Fighter 6 in the beta.
Hey, hold up now.
I knew you
Hold
on now.
Look, it's just a beta. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, natural talent is my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Neji Hyuga and Sasuke Uchiha. You know, they're like, I don't know, Rock Lee or something. You know, they try really hard. No, I'm playing. You know,
played the first beta though. I only got to play the second beta.
This was my first time playing the game.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you played the crack version, but no, you was kind of or whatever. I don't know, man.
So I did have access to both betas, both closed betas. So I will admit I did have an advantage there, but I really didn't play that much until this beta. So when this beta came out, that's when I literally played like every day, whereas the other times I played like one day out of the beta times. So, and the first time I was like really ass. Like I didn't do no drive rushes or nothing. So, but like I was watching tournaments and stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm copying all of that. But it's all good. You know, y'all put up a pretty decent challenge. I can see the fundamentals are there. Certainly, so I feel like it's gonna be a bigger challenge when the time comes. But look, we already like about to be 3 minutes into the video, and I didn't even say what the hell's going on yet. So what we're doing, we're just doing a quick tier list. It's kind of like a double tier list of who were the best characters in the beta and who we think is gonna be good. So it's just for fun. Basically just guessing. We really don't know. I mean, it's literally been like a few days. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like with the advancement of the amount that people play and the amount of information sharing that goes on, I do feel like the tech kind of advances a lot faster than it did back in the day. So I don't think we really need like years and years worth of time like people claim that we do. I really think, to be honest with you, that couple days I think actually means a lot. It may not mean everything, but I do think it means a lot. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what everybody's opinions is. So, of course, look, of course, my opinion is gonna be, like the dominant factor since I'm the one sharing my screen. But of course, if you guys browbeat me enough, then I might change my mind about something.
I was about to say, damn, this ain't a democracy.
It's like I was about to say, I don't know. This thing kind of corrupt already. He already opened up talking about how he beat our ass. Like, hey, look, man.
I beat y'all last. I know better.
I wouldn't even use my character, bro. I wasn't even using my real character. Like, he's not out yet.
This man DJ has beaten me pretty badly before, so it happened. It's Street Fighter 5, so it was like it wasn't my best performance. You know what I'm saying? So. But look, I came back and I got my revenge, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So I'm sure there might be a day of reckoning if you catch me not practicing, you know what I'm saying?
So the option select, not the option select already? I mean, the game not even out yet, bro.
But anyway, that aside, so, all right, well, let's just start with the beta character. Then we'll kind of save like the characters that's not released yet for last. Look, the first person that caught my eye for whatever reason is Jamie. All right, so Jamie, what do y'all think about Jamie? Did y'all play against any Jamies? There really wasn't that many.
Yeah,
it wasn't that many, but I played against some. For me, it seemed kind of easy fighting Jamie. I don't know, because you got to get them drinks in and stuff.
Yeah.
And then Fireball seemed kind of good on this game.
Yeah, he just. I don't know. There hasn't really been anybody I've played that's like that really seems like they understand his full kit yet. That's really taking advantage of everything that he has. Yeah. He has some sort of, I don't know which move it is because I never tried him out. But he has some move that hits low and it hits like hella far. I was kind of getting caught off guard by that. I was like, damn, that's a low, like on some Eddie Gordo shit.
Talking about the breakdance, whatever.
Yeah, that
Oh,
damn BS garbage. I was like, yo, that shit is low from like half screen. Like, okay.
Yeah,
I mean, not actually half
but
screen, but pretty damn far, you know.
but if you block it, most of them, I think because they wasn't good, they'll go straight into the little kick, like the whole sequence, and then it's punishable. I'm like, why would you?
Well, yeah, well, that's the
Why would
thing.
you do
I
that?
don't know the strings, so of course I would get hit by it, but I still didn't really have trouble still beating them because like
Yeah,
I knew the combo. Like that was the first thing I did is I was like, okay, I need to learn like a high damage combos. Like that's what I need to do. So even if I don't understand what's going on, if I get an opening and I get a punish, then they're dead. So that was like okay, and then the rest I'll figure out over time. So
I'm gonna say that I actually had some trouble with Jamie. One Jamie in particular. Like I mean, it's someone that I know personally. I played against him a lot, and I definitely struggled against that character pretty often. I mean, we had to have gone like 2 and like 50 or something like that in his favor. So I feel
damn,
like
y'all played a lot of matches. Holy shit, 50.
but I mean, 2 and 50 might be slightly exaggerated because I think like
Yeah.
the first time it was like 1 and like 14 that he beat me, and then the other time was like 2 and like 20 or 30 something. So it wasn't very far off of 50.
But this was the first
But
time you played though, right?
my first time playing the beta, I don't know if it was his first time playing the beta. I can't say for certain. I'd have to ask him.
It doesn't sound
But
like it. Shit.
I mean, I mean, he's just good. This is like I'm not new to Street Fighter per se, but this is like probably the most hours I've put into Street Fighter, and this is only that I had the open beta in comparison to playing Street Fighter 5 or Third Strike or something like that, where I didn't truly try and learn the games. I just enjoyed them casually.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, you seem pretty good to me. So the last time we played, if you barely
can-
played Street Fighter,
you can enjoy Street Fighter 5 casually.
I mean, I played it early on.
when
Like
it
I
first
bought
came
it
out.
for. Yeah,
Okay.
I bought
I
it.
was about to
I bought it
say,
for
like,
Sakura because I like Sakura a lot as a character, so I bought it for Sakura. But before that, I was like trying to play Laura,
I was about to
who I
say,
probably should have stuck
sweaty.
with because I hear she's a menace.
Well, yeah. When they see, I guess maybe I got to retract my statement a little bit because when the game first released, a lot of people said she was trash, and now they're acting like she's the best character or one of the best in the game. Well, they were acting like that, but now they're back saying, well, she's a solid mid tier. They don't freaking know. That's the whole point. Nobody knows for sure. And I know there's been changes to the character, but they don't really know because I know Idon was using Laura for like a long time and he wasn't winning at first, but he didn't like start winning just because of updates. You know what I'm saying? Like he just got better. So, but,
Now, I heard a lot of that revolved around the V trigger, like with the new V trigger, like the V2 skills or something of that nature.
yeah,
I might be mistaken.
all the original stuff she had was basically the same. So like her V skill 1 and then her V trigger one is the best. Like her V skill 2 and V trigger 2 is not really good. So ain't nobody using that. So he tried it and he was still winning, but he kind of was like losing a little bit more. So
Right.
he didn't mess with it. But look, I'm gonna say I don't know. I really don't know about Jamie. I'm gonna just say that there's potential. So there's good / potential. So that's what I honestly think. That he's like okay. I don't feel like I'm gonna preface by saying I don't think anybody's like bad. Okay, I don't think that's at least that's what I think. So, but,
Yeah, and I haven't seen anyone that I feel like is truly bad yet.
yeah.
I mean, it's hard to judge as well, obviously since it's so early on, but it doesn't seem like. I mean, it seems like every character has something.
Yeah, and Jamie's when he does get his drinks, he does seem like he's pretty damn cheap. Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, of course, if you hit him, you can still beat him, but he does seem like he's kind of cheap. So when people kind of find strategies to get the drinks like off, I guess more easily or something, then I don't know. And then it depends on the rest of the cast because we got a whole like second half of the cast plus 2 characters. So we got 8 characters in the beta, 10 characters releasing 10, in the full version that we haven't played. So there's a big question mark surrounding that whole shebang.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and talk about Bay real quick. Jury. Nobody see. Look, I'm gonna play. Let me. I know y'all can't see all of that, but Jury's got some of that like she's looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got this jury shirt on. I had to represent today. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably because she is crazy. I mean, have you seen her?
I don't know if Laura gonna like that shirt, Fred.
Well, like Laura gonna have to deal with it, bro. She gonna have to deal with it. She not
the
around.
Laura one too.
She not around right now. Look, I wish. I wish. If I would have had one, I would have wore that shirt today, even though she ain't in the game, bro. I promise you.
I hope she don't come to the game either.
Look, we got a hater over here, so look, for anybody watching, just ignore this guy. So he's a Laura hater. You know what I'm saying?
We don't need no more command grab.
He don't like getting command grabbed, but I love command grabbing. You know, it's like I can't wait to play Lily when she come out. I'll be command grabbing it. A whole lot of people. Anyway, look.
Jamie has a command grab. When he off the henny.
Yeah. When you get drinks. You gotta get drinks
off the henny, but you know.
He got a dive kick when he off the henny too.
All right, look, okay, so what do y'all think about Jury?
I think Jury's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Her dash seems pretty good. Like all her move sets. I mean, it seemed like
walk speed.
Walk speed.
That's just kind of crazy.
She can get drive rush from a lot of stuff. She seems pretty good, and then her fireball is pretty good. Like it got a slow, you can walk behind it and react off what people do to it and stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw a guy online today. He was complaining, saying that he thought Jury was like the worst character, and I'm like, bro, is that possible? Maybe, but I don't see it because I'm also using her, and I feel like she's good. If I lost a match, I felt like the person was just better than me. You know, I was like, this person's good. I didn't feel like, man, Jury's. I didn't feel like her execution is too hard. I didn't feel like, man, like this should connect and it's not connecting, or she don't have no way out of this situation. Like she has ways out of every situation, and she has good pokes. Her Feng Shui engine's good. She combo off a lot of bullshit. Like she's kind of cheap. Like
I mean, yeah, I think she's definitely solid. I don't think she's like phenomenal, but I don't really have any real complaints about her besides like her DP. Myself personally, the only other real critique I heard about her that was sort of working against her is that a friend of mine was saying he felt like she didn't do as much damage in comparison to the rest of the cast unless she had resources where you charge her what's it called?
Feng Shui.
I can't remember the name.
Well,
yeah.
Fu Hai.
Yeah, the Fuha. Yeah, so like I was trying to think about that. Unless you charge that, like where it feels like he felt like the damage was lacking overall. I do feel like other characters some characters definitely do a lot more damage, but they just do more damage. Like I definitely felt like Ryu and Ken were up there in like the numbers. I feel like Jamie did a lot to me too, but that could just have been me.
I think Luke Luke is crazy with damage. Like it's nonsensical how much damage he takes. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, with the only thing about Jury though, I feel like I don't know if it's just me saying this, but I feel like it was pretty easy to open people up. Like her walk speed, I feel like I don't know for sure, but it feels like it's faster than other characters. Like her shimmy is like really good, and technically like everybody can do it, but I just felt like it was working a lot. It was just working a whole lot. And the walk speed makes a big difference in how that works.
She got a auto frame trap.
Yeah, like I mean, there's just so many different things. Like, I mean, she got the dive kick. I mean, then she could EX the dive kick. But the thing is, when you're low on the resources, I do feel like that's usually if I lose a match. That's usually what happens. It's like, damn, I got no resources. I ain't got nothing charged up. I just feel like I'm out of options. That's usually when I lose the match. If I'm like fully charged or something, and like the health is about medium, I'm like, okay, look, I'm about to do like a solid 40-50% combo. You're done for. But technically speaking, I guess a lot of characters can do that. So, it's kind of mixed. I feel like she's balanced. I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like she's pretty balanced. I think she's good. I'm gonna put her. Cause I don't think she's. I seen some people they put her in like the best. Mm-hmm. It's hard to say. And maybe as we get further along, then we could decide. But I kind of feel like she's good.
I see top tier people saying Jury's like one of the best people in the league. Her and Guile is like like 2 tops.
Well, this is gonna be a quick conversation.
Really? I'm actually. I mean, Guile definitely has some stuff. I'm surprised to see him at like best, but I guess I didn't struggle with any Guiles in the beta
I
necessarily.
didn't really play any guy. The Guile I was playing with didn't even use Sonic Boom like that. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
So
like, that's how I knew I was going against bad people.
Yeah.
I played against some Guiles, and I didn't play anybody who was really, really good. So, in fairness, I'm not judging off of the people that I played, but I am judging based off of like videos and stuff that I've seen.
Oh yeah.
And he seems like he's just beatable, but he's very difficult to beat. Like, unless I've seen people with Luke like counter his Sonic Booms with Super, but every character can't do that. So if you don't have a really fast projectile Super from like at least half screen or whatever, then you just got to deal with his Sonic Boom. So it just seemed like Luke is almost like a counter pick to Guile, but you know, I'm playing Jury. You know what I'm saying? So I can dive kick, but her dive kick isn't like that fast, so you can just predict it. I mean, because I did that a few times, and people just flash kick the shit out of it, and you know, with no EX meter, they just flash kick it. But Auroura, to make a quick comment on something you mentioned about Jury's her anti-air, like her pinwheel, whatever.
Yeah.
So if you use the medium, that's like the best one for countering people jumping, because that one goes like almost straight up, not quite straight up, but it goes almost straight up. Yeah. That one's really good. Yeah, that one's really. The other one, if you're trying to get, if people keep neutral jumping, this is something that I just started doing. Like, it was like right before the beta had ended, because I ended up, I was like, man, I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I was like, man, I can't sleep, so I'm gonna play some more. so it was like it was like 2 a.m. and I was like, I played somebody, and I was just getting pissed because they just kept freaking neutral jumping, and I was neutral jumping a lot, and I'm like, okay, so they're doing the same shit I'm doing. How do I get around this? I just kept doing her pinwheel with heavy kick. That one like goes kind of like forward, so even if somebody's like kind of far away, that shit will still catch them. That shit's hilarious. So, but yeah.
Because from Street Fighter 5, you usually do her heavy DP because that's the one that has like air invincibility, like anti-air invincibility.
I don't think none of her shit got that down.
I think the EX one might, at least it felt like the EX one. All the others, I would definitely like try to wake up DP somebody, and they was like, "Nah, get that shit out of here."
The EX one does, but that's like pretty much every character who has a DP has that. But it used to be her heavy. I think it used to be her heavy kick, or I can't remember. But it used to have projectile invincibility or something.
Oh, I ain't know about that, but I know the heavy one got like air, like like somebody jumping in on you, even if it's like deep in, like you can still like heavy DP it. So that's the one you would use most of the time. So I gotta get used to it.
Yeah, look, it's a new day. Look, count the blessings. Thank the cap gods for making Jury good in this game. Because in the last game, she's okay. I think like they say, Just the Kid is like really good with Jury, but like
Just the Kid is really good.
That's awesome and all.
I beat him again.
Oh really? Good shit. But I don't think I don't think the character's that good though. I mean, just because somebody can play somebody good at a high level doesn't mean that they're good. Like Infiltration played Jury when she was like trash, and he won a big tournament. But
nah, Jury is solid now, man. Jury is up there.
Okay, maybe she is now. I mean, I don't really play the game anymore, but at the time when she first released, she was ass.
Yeah,
so that's just what it is.
So and the cap gods have blessed us now.
Finally at the end, right? That's why people be like, "Why is Jury so good?" Like, and then I seen one person, he played Luke. He was like, "Why did they make Luke so bad?" Like, Jury is really good, and I'm like, "Cause how she was in for all the Street Fighter 5, basically."
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's not good.
She's too marketable of a character to have her be bad. That's like a bad business decision, in my opinion. So,
and so many people like her. Most of them for all the wrong reasons, but
Is it the wrong reasons though?
I'm not a part of the Foot Clan, so
The Foot Clan.
I'm not one of them.
Let's move on here because we got a lot of characters to cover. So Luke, since one of y'all just mentioned Luke, so what do y'all think? So I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let y'all go, and I ain't gonna say nothing.
That character get on my nerves.
Yeah, I don't know if he's that good. Like I hear people saying he's bad, but I'm not sure if he's like good or just like that's who people was playing with in the demo. Because we only got Ryu and Luke in the demo, so a lot of people practice Ryu and Luke. So it seemed like they were a lot better using them than other characters. So I'm not sure how to.
I hear he's more of a gimmick.
Yeah, I don't know how to gauge it because a lot of the Luke players I was going against, they were pretty good. But I'm pretty sure just that they had more training with the other characters.
That's a valid point. I mean, I think I didn't like fighting him per se. He got on my nerves, but I don't think it was much as the character's like phenomenal as much, or like it was like not doable as much as was like I just didn't know how to deal with it. So I think once I understand, like I have more time to play against him and understand how he works and stuff of that nature. I mean, I think he's okay. I don't think he's trash, but he's probably like average.
Okay, so I have mixed feelings on this character. So I guess the way that this game is kind of weird because at least the characters that we have so far, I honestly feel like the reason that these characters are in the beta is because they're the most similar characters. Because it seems like the characters that they about to release in the full game is like the craziest, most outlandish characters who really shake the game up. Luke is like very basic. He's apparently supposed to be like they're rebranding. That's why he's like on the cover and stuff. And he's supposed to be like the new Ryu, I guess. And
Ryu is in the game.
Yeah, exactly. Some people won't buy it if they ain't got Ryu in it. Like,
right.
I would be like very like side eye and like. I don't even play Ryu, but I like seeing him. He just need to be around. It's like that cousin who you like. You don't really mess with, but you like to see him show up at family gatherings or whatever. So, I feel like Luke is solid. He doesn't have any like obvious weakness that I can think of. He just doesn't have any like really crazy gimmicks or anything. His projectile is good. Some people are like, oh, you can parry and all. I'm like, the parry timing is not the easiest thing to get right every time. Somebody could bait it. So, I mean, I feel like he's good. Like, I still don't think he's average. I feel like he's in good. I do think that Jury's better, so I will like have them in order. I definitely think that, in my opinion, Jury has more potential than Luke does, but I feel like Luke right now could definitely beat a Jury and vice versa. So let's get Ryu out of the way. What do you guys think?
I think Ryu is really good, but that also I said like, people had a lot more time to practice. I've been fighting most of the people that beat me when I was playing the game was Ryu and Ken. That's
my experience. That sounds about right. Yeah.
Ken with an overhead, don't even gotta use drive rush overhead to combo like.
He had that in 5 too, though.
Yeah, you right. He did have that in 5, but he shouldn't have that.
He never should have had that at all.
No.
I don't know. So, I mean, I've lost to some Ryus, but I also lost to some Ryus in Street Fighter 5 as well, because the way Ryus played, I don't know if it was just I just wasn't used to it, but they'll do like a lot of like changing up their play style like mid-match, like over and over again. Like, okay, 1 second throwing a bunch of fireballs and running away and jumped away like a little bitch, and then the next second they're like dashing in on you like over and over again. And I'm like,
dashing out, moving up, pressing a whole bunch of buttons.
Yeah, it was like nobody besides Ryu players play it like that. So I was like, what the hell? Like, I was like, what is this guy gonna?
I don't know how to react.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, okay, I didn't know what the hell to do a lot of the time. It's like sometimes I would steamroll. Sometimes they would just grab me over and over again and just throw me to death. I'm like, okay. But that was in Street Fighter 5. In Street Fighter 6, I mean, if somebody was good, then and they were better than me, they would win. But I mean, I also beat a lot of Ryu's asses, so I don't know. But I do feel like he's good. I like that new move they gave him, the little,
Engine, fireball, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Charges.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then the other one, he's like Fist of Nine, behold, whatever the hell that is. Like Ryu got new moves in every game, so a lot of people say he's boring, but I think to me he looks more interesting in this than definitely more interesting than he did in 5. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to practice with Jury a little bit more because it seemed like Luke and Ryu players they got juggle, drive, rush, and some more damage. Like if you in the air and doing all type of weird stuff. I don't know if the other characters got that, but I'm like,
everybody can do it. Even I mean, Jury can do it too. It's just that she doesn't take up as much damage. But I also feel like she can open characters up. Like anybody who has like a slow fireball like that, like Jury's like more offensive, right? So Ryu and Luke are supposed to be like a little bit more defensive with some offensive options, where I feel like Jury's offensive options are a little bit stronger, and her defensive options are pretty strong too.
like with that new move you said he got, if somebody had to charged up like whatever that is, engine, fireball, and then they do that while you in the air spinning, they can drive rush and then do some other stuff. Like, what do you mean? What is
Hey,
this?
drive rush in the air? I hadn't seen
Is
that one yet.
No, they not. Yeah, while you in the air, they'll do the like Denja Hadouken thing, and then you'll be spinning in the air. Then they'll like do the drive rush and then move up and then do some other combos and stuff like.
Yeah, it's pretty fire. Like it's pretty fire.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's cool. I think they took a gamble adding this sort of mechanic in the game. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. But I do think it's fun. It makes it feel a little bit more like a crossover game, like a Marvel vs. Capcom, rather than like a traditional Street Fighter, with just pure footsies and no crazy long combos. Like it's definitely like the most combo heavy Street Fighter game ever. Some people may not like that. I think I'm mixed on it. I don't know. Some people are like, oh my god, I love this game. I think it's good, but I mean, I wouldn't go that far in terms of love. But I haven't played the full game yet, so that's what I'm waiting on.
Right.
So, but
are you good?
Yeah, and I was gonna say, I think I'll just put them like here because, again, I don't, more than likely, it's pretty much where most of the cast is gonna go is in good because I feel like nobody's like bad or even average. I mean, I know y'all mentioned maybe Luke, but I don't know.
Chun-Li didn't stand out. I don't think Chun-Li stood out to me. Just as it were, I mean, I played against some. I definitely lost against a couple. I mean, I lost to at least every character once. At least once. But
Look, I ain't gonna cap. Probably me too. Like I can't remember if did I play against. I'm pretty sure I played against everybody. And yeah, there was at least one good person. With every character.
I don't think I lost to a Chun-Li player, to be honest. But
you probably didn't really run into that many though.
To be fair, I did hear that Chun-Li was like the most technical out of all of them. So
she probably requires the most work.
Which is like the opposite of Street Fighter V, where she was easy to use, and Jury was like one of the hardest characters.
Yeah, Jury was like one of the most technical. Her, Zeku,
Manat. Manat is the most. She was by far the hardest character.
Yeah. I've heard about her.
Yeah,
I didn't experience it.
Rashad.
Oh, nah, Manat. She gets washed. I was using Laura, so I mean, I got armor moves and grabs that go through her little ball. So I don't care, bro.
What I look like trying to work and win? Like I don't want to work.
Yeah, facts.
Infinite combo word, command grab you when you guess right.
I want to throw a fireball and put you in a 50-50. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Combo,
I mean,
the EX fireball to make it safe. Now you gotta guess again.
Exactly.
And do it again.
Look, y'all making me miss Bay. Stop it. You're making me miss Bay.
Damn, you should have guessed better, bro. I'm just built different, man.
You couldn't guess right every time? Like, damn, that's crazy.
Look, technically, I gotta guess too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta like, okay, is the opponent gonna jump out of my shit and do a full combo if I miss? You know what I'm saying? So
It sounds like you got a little less guessing.
that's haterade energy. But
Praying on your downfall.
Chun-Li, so again, I actually think that they made her solid. It's like when you think about Chun-Li, I would ask y'all, because I have an idea here. What do y'all think is her weakness? Besides being technical, or is that the only weakness y'all think of?
It's hard for me to say.
Yeah, it's hard for me to say because I only played like 1 or 2 Chun-Li.
Well, I'll say what I think.
It didn't seem like they was anti-air like that. Like, I don't know where her anti-air is. It still standard light kick or whatever?
No, I mean, she has a whole move, like her move from like the Marvel vs. Capcom and Tatsunoko games, like where she does the freaking
air kick,
whatever. And it's like going pretty much straight up. Like,
that's what she do. Okay.
Yes, and it's good. You're not jumping in on her if she's paying attention. So that's the thing. In Street Fighter V, she had I feel like a lot of weaknesses, but in this, the only thing that I've observed is that you can whiff punish her pretty easily compared to some of the other characters, because her normal, like especially that little joint where she like does that really far punch. That mug goes so far, and you can whip punish it. Yeah, exactly, and you can punish it in 5 pretty easily too. But in this, it's like you get so damn much off of whip punish. Like you get a full drive rush combo off of that. And a lot of her moves are kind of like that. But the thing, I mean, she could do the same thing to you too, though. But her normals don't reach like. All of them don't reach that far, you know what I'm saying? So some of them reach far, but all of them don't reach that far. So, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on it, but I do think she's solid, and she doesn't have very many like obvious weaknesses. She has her fireball, like always. She has a better anti-air. So I kind of feel like they took the weaknesses that she used to have. One of them was anti-air. Even though she could do it, it wasn't as good. And now they turned that into like
that standing light was really good. They hit you with that using a 50-50, but they can go switch sides, stay the same side, high, low.
That's true. I mean, but a lot of characters had like weird moves they could use to anti-air, but I don't think it was like that special. That's like saying like Alex's anti-air where he jabbed you was like the most amazing thing ever. Like, yeah, it was stupid and it was effective, but I still wouldn't say it was like good necessarily. But it wasn't bad like Jury's. Jury's can be kind of bad. She used to get hit out of stuff even when she's supposed to be invulnerable. But
yeah, that's bad. And then you don't get nothing from really doing it except like a store or something.
But again, I mean, let's see. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because again, even for me, a lot of people didn't really play as her. But I did play. You know, extremely defensive. I mean, those are always like some of the toughest opponents because. You know, obviously, as you go up higher in rank, it's going to be like, you know, opponents waiting on for you to make some sort of mistake or jump or overextend, and then they just get crazy punishes off. So, of course, Chun-Li's players, that's mainly the only reason they even picked Chun-Li is so they could do that. So, she dominates in that realm. But, I guess once we kind of improve at the game, we'll see how that pans out. But I also haven't really seen too many people doing a whole lot with her in the few beta tournaments or whatever that they've had. So, but I also don't feel like she's bad based off what I've seen. It seems like she's very effective actually. So,
not to me.
Well,
but then again, I don't know. A lot of people might not pick her though, because they only got so much time in the beta. So like,
yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, it seems like that's a character that takes a lot of work. It's really hard to accurately judge things, especially with our limited experience. I mean, some of it I have to take to Twitter for. It's like, well, what does Twitter think? I know what they think about Kimberly.
Twitter thinks your opinion is bad. It's simple.
I mean, Twitter thinks a lot of things.
Be like, well, wait a minute, you don't even know my opinion. Exactly.
And we don't want to know.
Well, the thing is, I mean, so I don't know how much y'all have seen of Chun-Li, but I'm gonna tell y'all why. Another reason why she's here. So she can do like a level 2 super, which used to be her, her I guess critical art in 5. She can do that, and then it turns into like an air combo where she can get a level 1 super off.
Yeah, somebody did that to me, and they still lost.
Man,
I'm like, wow,
that dude knew
cool.
all the tricks.
I'm like, wow, that was amazing. Now you burn out and don't know what to do.
Okay, well, if you play somebody good, it's kind of scary. Like, okay, she could do like 2 supers. You know what I'm saying? And she still goes through projectiles. If anybody knows,
it seemed like she still got like Oki after that stuff too.
Exactly, and she has her Hazanshu, even though you can parry it or whatever. She has that, so she can literally, if you throw a fireball, she literally can like Hazanshu over it. It's kind of cheap.
I don't like that.
But that's my point, is that she has all these moves that they literally like took away. So she's definitely stronger. I feel like we'll see who turns out being like the best, but I mean, this is actually pretty damn balanced so far, at least with the band.
Yeah, it does seem pretty balanced.
We're gonna do. Well, all right. Well, what you think? What you think about Ken?
I think Ken might be like up there next to Guile. I'm not gonna be caps to you. It's just like his like spin kick, that little
talking about that plus move that he does.
Yeah, it's plus. He can do it from like halfway across the screen, and it's plus. Like, why is that a thing?
And it is kind of hard to react to, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna just parry it, and I'm like, oh shit, I missed.
He got the neutral script.
Yeah, man.
I think I know which kid you're talking about, because I used to whenever I saw Ken, I was like, man, I don't want to fight Ken.
Exactly, and everybody playing him too. Like, it seemed like Ken is one of the favorites that people is picking.
He takes up a lot of damage too.
Yeah, he does so much damage.
It seemed like he can combo almost anything without having to use drive rush, but he
takes up a lot of. He does take up a lot of damage even without the drive rush, which is kind of weird. It's like, damn, that's a lot of freaking damage, bro.
Yeah, like, all right. Now you gonna use the drive rush meter? Yes, and kill you.
GG, shake my hand.
Exactly. Overhead into combo, fucking Tatsu with that's plus, and you're like, all right, maybe this is not, like, if you knew, you like, maybe that's not plus because he came from all the way across the screen. No,
exactly. That's I'm like, unfortunately.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, because I definitely saw that, and I was kind of like, and now I was like, I'm about to swing. Sure, you. What do you mean?
Sure, you can or combo into drive rush. Like, you thought that was negative.
Psych. Yeah. That's the wrong number.
And then you can't, like, if you jump late, it's gonna hit you. Like,
so I did see some. I literally just saw a video right before we started this video, where some people were like neutral jumping a lot. Now, I wouldn't recommend it. This is something that I kind of do right now, but I wouldn't really recommend it because you can blow up neutral jumps easily. I mean, the way I use it is kind of hard to do that, but not if you're like really good. So, but I will say I've seen people neutral jumping that a lot to get around it. Or parrying, but the parry time is kind of weird. So.
Neutral jump, you neutral jumping Ken? That's the worst person to neutral jump.
Well, it worked when I was watching the dang video. Okay.
I'm like,
you definitely was neutral jumping. I noticed it too. I was like, after a while too, because I was playing Rashad, and I was just like, all right, I know he's about to jab me here. He's definitely about to jab right in the middle of this. I know it's coming, and I'm still eating it. I'm so mad.
Yeah. Ken DP, well, in 5, it was notoriously went the farthest, like, out of everybody except for like soccer.
It still goes like pretty damn. I mean, that's just how he's always been.
Exactly. So he will definitely catch you.
I agree with y'all, but I mean, I don't know if he's like. I kind of feel like Guile by design is just kind of cheap, because like. His fireball just go. There's like, if he does the EX, it's literally unreactable. Like, and it goes through everything that you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you're Luke.
Come on now, it's not gonna go. I mean, it will go through, but it won't stop the of Jury's fireball. They'll still be out there somewhere.
I mean, yeah, but it's so fast. He can literally, he literally can like react and then block her fireball afterwards. Like he can literally,
and then jump over it.
Exactly. And then I seen where you can like break people's drive impact if you do the, I forget what it's called, where he does the little spinny one that stays in place, and then he does his drive impact, and then if they do their drive impact, it'll break it automatically.
Oh, option select for drive.
Yeah, that shit is cheap, bro. I was looking like, what the fuck?
Yeah, nah, I've seen somebody do an infinite loop, like, not infinite, but it was a long loop that did like 6,000 damage. That's it.
Yeah, with Guile, right?
Guile, yeah,
exactly. That's.
I think that's specifically with the modern controls. Maybe I think I know what you're talking about. That's a modern control benefit.
I mean, wait. So I've seen this, but I don't know if it's like only. I mean, you can do it without modern control. I mean, I don't. The video I saw was with somebody doing it with modern control.
Yeah, because I think it'd be hard without the modern. Dude, say he tried to do it. He's like, I couldn't.
Yeah, no.
Well, it's still an option now because it's available in tournaments. So
it is what it is.
It's freaking crazy, man. Like, it's...
I don't want to have the fight to get in on a Guile player, and then once I get in, you like you done fucked up, and then do 6,000 damage. I don't want to do this. You thought I was a zoner. That isn't my final form. Like,
you thought I was trapped in the corner with you? You're trapped in the corner with me.
Like, all right. Okay.
Oh god, it sounds horrific.
It's going to be horrific, man. Like they gotta give Jury like her EX flip again or something. I need like a projectile invincible move.
I mean, look, she's already pretty dang good. I don't know. We'll see how it pans out, but I do think Guile's definitely better. I will say that. So when people say they're like about the same, I don't know if I buy that shit because Guile has access to all his tools from the beginning. His Jury always is gonna kind of be iffy because she always has to do her charge up. So
yeah, but her combos make the charges kind of easy.
I mean, you literally can like punish that shit if you're like too close. If you try to do the charge up, if
you try to do the charge up in the combo.
Yeah, if somebody's close enough, they could literally punish it.
Yeah, if they drop the combo or if they're blocking and you keep it going and you try and pull that kick out, they can smack the hell out of her.
You gotta. I mean, the light one I don't think is that negative. Though.
Well, I'm saying like if they block it, they can just punish it. It's not safe. Like, it's not like you just do it.
The light one is like only like is it like -4 or something like that? It's like -4, -5. It's nothing crazy.
Yeah, so I mean you can get away with it, but I'm just saying like it's not something where it's like, oh, you can just get all your charges in for free. Not to mention you had to be in that situation first, and now you got to get back in that situation again to do the damage. Whereas, other folks can just do full combo from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So Jury is at a disadvantage there, even if it's only slight. It's still a disadvantage that she has to overcome.
I mean, I guess it's kind of. I mean, it's kind of fair though, because when she get the charge, she can like moves in 2 moves off of a punish and stuff like. So it's like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. It's like kind of. It's like a double-edged sword.
It pays out.
You're not supposed to be able to do that from that, but now and then the moves become like less negative and stuff like. So it's like.
Yeah, the double-edged sword is what I call it. So, but I don't have a problem. I think she's solid. I don't know if I'm gonna end up using her long term, but
probably not. She don't got a command grab. So.
Whatever. I mean,
she's not really your archetype.
Look, not anymore. Look, Bae changed me. Okay, so
look, she's just a placeholder for me.
Sometimes when you find the one, you just know. You know what I'm saying? You just know. And sometimes you just never get over that one,
Yeah, Rashad playing Jury like, yeah, this is fine. Whole time deep inside.
Bro, facts. I mean, she ain't got the thickness like Laura. Like, you better stop playing with me.
Big Chun Li then.
I mean, you know, it's
True.
not my style. Not quite my style. So, you know, like it's more okay. The thickness is just a part of it. She ain't got them eyes, the hair. You know what I'm saying? So, and let's not even get me started on that command grab. If there's anybody I want to get command grabbed by, she's the one. Okay.
Dami mommy.
Okay, so Kimberly, what you guys think?
So, ironically, this is the character that I've heard is there's no reason for her to be so good. Most people like when I'm out there on the Twitter streets, Kimberly is like they're like, hey, that character right there, she's a problem. I only played a handful of them. And I think my experience is, you know, obviously definitely not the rule here, but I didn't struggle against her a lot. I don't understand what makes her good.
I understand.
Yeah, I didn't understand what made her good, so
I beat
don't
her
know.
a lot, but that's because the people was using like moves and then they'd keep like trying to continue their moves that was negative. Afterwards, I'm like, you know, you can't do that slide. The slide is very punishable. Like if you block it, it's very punishable. But it's when I played on rank and I was fighting the Kimberly, like it's like a Zeku. It seemed like she take a lot of technical skill, but she can like skip neutral and then her like smoke when she throw the paint out and then do the smoke. It's like a 50-50 because she can do like if she do the run, it's a 50-50 as well because she can do a low or she can do an overhead. She can like run off of you and then do the kick or she can do a command grab afterwards. It's like a whole bunch of like gimmicks and 50-50 situations. Like she could go do the smoke in the air, she can do the smoke in front of you. Like it's like all right, like okay, now
what is she gonna do next?
Exactly. She got the run into like she jumped over you and cross you up. Like I seen somebody do that. Like I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting that, and it's damn near unreactable. Like if you don't see that it's coming, like 'cause I tried to block it.
She still also has drive rush and drive impact like everybody else too.
Yeah,
so.
Over that, like it didn't even seem like they really had to use drive rush like that to get all of that. Like mixed opportunity. And then like if you're throwing fireballs, the smoke just take her in the air automatically. So it's like she automatically pass the fireball.
Yeah, it's a lot like going on with the character. So I talked to a guy who had played the last beta, and he said that he thought Kimberly was like one of the best characters, and I was telling him that I was like, I don't really know. And I did see some of the stuff that she could do, but I didn't see anybody like play that good with her until later. I was on rank, and I think I literally beat like every Kimberly that I played. But I did see people that were better, like obviously like a lot better, you know, like on YouTube videos and stuff. And I was looking like, man, this does look like a pain in the ass.
It is. I fought somebody in platinum. I'm like, all right, well, now what? And it didn't feel like I literally could do anything. Like it felt like everything that I was doing was just too late to react to whatever she.
I think
so you were stuck in a cutscene.
Yeah, I wasn't even playing. I should have just put the controller down.
I feel like one of the problems with her, and I mean maybe I'll try her out, but I don't know. But one of the problems with her in terms of like fighting against her is that it just seemed like she could always just she has so many options and she could just grab you on top of that. And you know she has a good shimmy too, so you know she's kind of like gimmicky combined with a lot of mix-ups, and she has to do it a lot. So that's kind of the problem I think with her using her is she has to do it like over and over and over again to be successful. But she can do it so well. It's like, does it really matter? She steamrolls. Exactly. well, Laura can actually. I mean, Laura kind of gets bullied, and then gets V-triggered, and then robs you. So I'm not. Make no mistake. I'm well aware of what Laura does. She robs.
Like
Give me the
you gotta
loot.
let me do the gimmicks over and over and over. You'll never guess right.
Like Laura straight up pulls a
Yeah.
Captain Ginyu. She's like, go ahead, beat me up. And then she's like, it's like you've activated my trap card.
Yeah, that's
So, but Kimberly doesn't require getting beat up in order to be really good. So, I mean, but I guess I'm not sure because a lot of people keep saying that they think that she's gonna be lesser as people kind of figure out what to do against
people
her.
figure out the gimmicks and stuff. Yeah,
But I'm not really sure though because there's already so many damn videos. I mean, we're literally making a video right now. I mean, there's already so many people doing like deep analysis and tutorials on how to play her, how to beat her, all kinds of stuff, and people still getting their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? So
It might just be tight.
that's what I'm saying. Like people said that about like Ibuki and like Zeku and like not like people that's like technical characters that got like gimmicks and mix-ups and stuff like that. They be like, man, once everybody figure them out, like, but then them technical characters like that, a lot of people don't play them, so you don't see it often. You like not muscle memory to like react and know what to do against these characters.
yeah, and the thing is, usually it's like, I mean, you still kind of have to guess sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's never like a this is gonna work every time sort of situation. So
Exactly.
yeah, I mean, let me go ahead. I don't know. What do you guys
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, she probably up there with best.
At right now, when everybody don't got a lot of knowledge, yeah, she's definitely good.
Yeah, because I was watching some tournament and there was at least two Kimberlys and one of them was like godlike. I was like, man, this dude is crazy. So he kind of made me a believer. That's the only reason I would agree. If I hadn't seen this, I'd be like, man, because I just beat so many Kimberly's asses. I'm like, man, like she seems like she's good. I can see how somebody better would be a problem, but it just wasn't for me yet. But I could, I kind of get it.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You don't know Baby D like I know Baby D.
I will say in my experience, the thing is like also with characters that do have a lot of mix-ups and you can sort of learn like what their options are. I feel like the more you know, the more dangerous those characters become sometimes because then like people already have, probably know the counterplay to their character.
Yeah.
So there's other ways around it. So people get real creative when they have a bunch of options and it's kind of like, oh, it's like, so psych, you thought.
Exactly.
Exactly.
like you thinking on the third level, now you getting hit with the basic shit. Like, all right,
Yeah, it's like, oh, you thought this far, but actually, I'm just about to play like an idiot, and like,
That's definitely when I lose. When somebody's just doing a bunch of random bullshit, I'm like, I don't know what this approach is gonna do. It's like playing Ryu's in Street Fighter V.
checking the notes, and you're like, what does it mean?
literally playing Kim players is like doing like rocket science because they will literally uppercut whenever. It literally doesn't make any sense. You just has grab invincibility, did you? Or frame invincibility.
No meter or nothing. Just
that
do it.
no
Shoryuken.
meter?
Or
No meter.
look, they miss a Shoryuken, you go for the punish. Shoryuken again.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen this video, like giving away my age here. I'm an old man now, but like, have you ever seen the Good Morning Mr. Masters video? No, I think it was about it was like a parody video that I want to say it was like Empyrean Aria did. He used to make a lot of like fighting game or like RPG like sort of like rap videos and things like that nature. And there was this one about like Ken, and I think it was mostly about third strike. It was like, what are you gonna do when you DP whiffs? Sure you can.
You can.
Just do it again.
I hate them, bro. Like a regular starter, you can miss to an EX one. Like, all right.
and then like, you missed your punish. Did they do it again? Like, especially now they got them modern controls. Man, it's a wrap. We might be doomed, y'all. We might be doomed. I don't know.
I hate it, bro. Like, I don't know. Are they invincible? I don't know. It seems like they are.
Not this time. In Street Fighter, I think in 4 and 5 they were invincible at first, and I think they removed it in both.
Yeah, they removed it, but like certain characters have like each Shoryuken or like certain DPs have different like vulnerability, like invulnerability. So like I know Ken's like heavy DP or something can go through like air attacks, then like his medium go through like frame 3 of grabs or something like that, where like each one is like invincible to certain things.
Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit, basically.
Yeah, like that you would have to actually know like this frame like that is invincible like that, so you have to be like.
You gotta be complete nerds just to damn win at this shit.
Yeah, you gotta know the frame data. But I don't know, man. I was playing in the beta and it seemed like, wait a minute, wasn't I supposed to be able to punish that? Like, how did I get DP? Was I too late? Like,
the timing is really strange. I noticed the same thing happened with Luke. I was playing against a Luke and he DP'd, and I just did my standing heavy. I was literally right next to him, and I felt like I pressed the kick before he hit the ground, and he DP'd me again. And I was like, bitch, where's my kick? I like the animation for the kick started coming out, but the DP
That's disrespectful on principle. How you?
It wasn't no EX. I was like, what the hell was that?
Why he did it again though?
Yeah, I'm about to say, by principle, he just didn't respect you. How you whip a DP and then be like...
I mean, look, I still ended up winning, so whatever. Like,
I still beat him because eventually I just start like baiting it out. But I'm like, I don't like having like on my turn to have to wait so much, or like when I feel like I should get a punish, wait again.
You know what? To be honest with you, I don't know for sure, but it might just be online too, because it might be input delay or some shit. I don't really know, but I'm gonna blame something. I know I hit that damn button. It's one fucking button. I know I hit it. So we got all these other cats. Okay, so these are just guesses. Okay.
Right.
Let's start with something interesting. Zangief.
I put he about to be up there at the top, probably past Ken.
Like this is where I'm gonna put Zangief.
Yeah.
That's where he put him.
Okay, look.
Yeah, I know where I want him to be. I know where I want him to be.
He don't got no invulnerable moves, huh? Well, he might have some armor, so he might. Look, I'm gonna call it right now. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
He got a half screen drop kick. I know I've seen that. Like it's like
look, drive rush into armor move. Yeah. You're done. Drive rush half screen. Sonic Boom comes out.
Yeah.
He busts out the armor move. Guile's toast. I'm telling you. If his drive rush isn't like nerfed or something, then even if somebody throws out a bunch of projectiles, the fact that he can close that much distance like that fast, and that's a normal thing, and he could do it over and over again. It only takes one bar to do drive rush.
He got a overhead too.
And he gonna have a drive impact like everybody else. Imagine you kind of beating his ass, and then he just get one opening, full comeback. Like he gets you in the corner.
He get you right there. Then you throw a fireball or something. He's driving impact you into like a command grab, or like to his drop kick that goes into it, bounce you off the wall, and then he get like air super you into some more damage or something. Or no, he got the little lariat, the little spin super that you can go into more damage.
Yeah, it's a lot of like. They definitely saved the best for last in terms of these characters, so they knew what they were doing.
I don't know, man. I think I'm about to petition for Zangief to not be in the game.
I mean, I want him to be trash. I historically just don't like fighting grapplers. I'm terrified of them. It doesn't matter what game. If it's like a heavy dude,
because it's
keep it
not
away.
Fair. It's not fair. It's literally not fair. They be having the best pokes. As far as Zangief or some of the grapplers.
I mean, they usually end up being trash though. Like they usually end up being pretty bad. In this game, I don't think he's gonna be bad this time.
Depending on your character, but they never I don't know. They seem like they trash. Just people just say they trash because they know how to play them from a higher level. They like know how to play against them, but
I mean, well, when I was playing, of course I was playing Laura, so I mean, Laura like did completely obliterate Zangief. So.
Yeah, of course, because you got a command grab. You don't have to guess like a command grab beat a regular grab, but then they can regular grab and they can meaty you. Like it's like, all right.
Well, I had projectiles too, so
yeah,
true.
You know, I was straight like, so I throw that thunderclap. Any move they do, you can easily react to it. So, but this is a different game with drive impact and drive rush. And he could you literally could cancel your lights into a drive rush. That's why I think he's gonna be a bigger problem. He gonna do his crouching medium in the drive rush like everybody else. You know, it's gonna be stupid. Well, I think some characters I don't think can do that.
He can command grab you from with light, man. Light command grab you go so far, and the EX command. That's not fair.
I definitely think he's gonna be a problem, but we'll have to see because we're just guessing. I mean, this is just kind of me just joking around. I don't really know if he's gonna be like the best in the game, but I do think that he's gonna be probably better than he's ever been.
I think he's gonna be up there. So especially
I
with
think
drive rush, it's an overhead. He got a low. He got a command grab. Like you might not even think he about to do something. You might just be sitting there waiting on something. That's like command grab, EX command from far away. You ain't gonna know the spacing like that. He way too far. And then just grab you up, like.
And then you took 60% of your life.
Exactly. Right. As long as he's not like brain dead, like how they did Abigail. Abigail was like a brain dead character.
Yeah, I used to hate Abigail.
Only like the stupidest, most lamest, most idiotic people.
He said stupidest. That's how you know he was mad.
Like Abigail was literally busted. Like it didn't make any sense. It wasn't like it wasn't really a matter of skill with that character. It was just stupid. Like it really didn't make any sense. Even with the character that I was using, like Laura beats him too. But it still was just dumb, the type of stuff that he could even do, like having that as an option at all, like with his V trigger. Like, no, like you talking about robbery. like, bro, like some of that stuff is totally inescapable, unblockable. Like, okay. Let me see. I was about to jump to the next character. What you was about to say?
I was talking about I seen top tier players have control with Abigail. They had to actually laugh how to escape some of the stuff. And they're like, nah, ain't no way you can get out of that.
Not
some stuff you can't get out of. That's the whole point. That's why I said it's brain dead, because some stuff you can't get out of. There's no way to call it anything else besides brain dead if it's inescapable. So this character, a lot of people think this character is gonna be goated. I think they're overhyping the character, but I do think that they're going to be good.
It looked like they were putting out some numbers. I think I saw maybe like you know how they have like those showcase matches and stuff like that. That HP bar was eviscerating. It was kind of gone.
I mean, it's a strong character, but I mean, it seems they're like less reliant. I can't remember if they had command grabs or not, but I know they have a lot of strong attacks.
But people was comparing her to like Street Fighter 6 version of Abigail. Remember you liked him?
Well, look, if that's the case.
She seemed like the type of character like where, like it seemed like she's gonna have like a lot of like auto like frame traps and stuff with like her charge up moves and stuff. Like she gonna hit you, drive rush you, B plus, then charge up, and right when you try to do stuff like punish you and stuff. Into a whole bunch of damage and stuff.
I mean, I think that this is my opinion. These two characters, Zangief and Manon. Am I getting this right? Or
that's Marissa.
Marissa. Okay, that's Marissa. Manon's this one. Okay. So I think these two are going to be scrub killers, but realistically, I don't really know how good they're going to be. I actually think that this character. I know a lot of people are kind of hyping this character, but I feel like they're probably going to be like one of the best characters.
Really?
Like, it's just a hunch.
I mean,
it's just a hunch.
Yeah, like, I mean, like the fact that her mechanic, like the metals, whatever, from the command throws, builds up. That carries over into the next round. I could be mistaken about that, but I think that carries over into the next round. So she keeps the resource, and so she keeps the resource and makes her do more damage. And like she has a move that pulls you, like it's a normal, it might be a command normal. Like you hit, it pulls you in to the command grab.
Really?
So then you probably are. I think because like it was like a, I think it was like it seemed like it could have been like a medium or something where like it hits and it has like a pull them in like towards you property. So even if you block it, you're getting kind of pulled in a little bit. I might have to go look at the video again, just to make sure about it. But it's kind of like, all right, so it carries over. You're getting pulled into the command grab, so you're already having to guess for game. You like first two. like it's like, all right, well, I took the first 2 grabs, I'm chilling. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all why. And the reason y'all might think this is a strange reason,
It's strange.
but it's my honest opinion. This is just an observation that I made. So whenever there's fighting games, and because this character is kind of a peculiar character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever there's characters like that, there's always somebody who just likes picking peculiar characters, and it's always usually like a really, really good player or multiple really good players. So they're probably gonna maximize this character's potential early on, and they're gonna start bodying people with him. I'm calling it like in the finals, this character is gonna be at least like second place in like a major tournament.
You talking about
if not
player
Evo.
or something?
You think
Well, I could tell that character was garbage before the game came out, but
who
this
was
character
garbage?
looks good. Fang and Street Fighter V.
Fang is not garbage no more.
Well, he was for sure. So
All
any
that
character I
stuff
played,
from
washed.
But you was a Laura player though.
That wasn't the first character. I was playing Karen first, so she
like
washed
Karen.
him.
Wash Fang. Well, what season was it?
Season 1, when the game first came out, she watched him.
Man, that was so long.
He was trash. He was
the
trash.
game wasn't even done yet.
He was like he was still in the oven. Yeah, but I mean, I just feel like there's a lot of stuff about the character. The character seems good. Got the little command grabs, far-reaching normals.
Her command grab is like you got to be so close to do it. It's
I mean,
like
hey,
it has
drive
no
rush.
range. It has no range like Zangief's. And it,
Well,
I mean,
but this character is not slow either. They're a decent speed, so. Like, I mean, I just feel like it's just a feeling. It's not like me saying I know for sure. You know, I mean, obviously we haven't played the game, but based off what I've seen, I'm actually gonna try this character. Like,
I gotta
make
see
a serious attempt.
of, like, what type of Oki she get, like what her knockdowns look like to see if she really.
Look, I'm gonna play you, and then look, we gonna see how you feel after I play you with her. Like, we gonna talk after that. We might have to redo this list after that.
I'm gonna tell you right now. After what you did to me, this baby boy, I'm gonna beat your ass when the game come out, right?
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Let me get this Cammy solid, and then
okay. Well,
I'm
look,
bitter.
You a dirty Cammy player?
I'm about to be. Hey, look, I was about to be a
y'all
jury
so-
player. I was gonna be a jury player, and then I saw the trailer, and I was like, right
Bro,
there.
I hate
he's seeing that ass.
I hate Cammy. I hate Auroura. I hate.
Okay, I heard you can't trust Cammy players in 5. Like, I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard there's something about
hate
Cammy.
players.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Buki's not in this game.
they call it. I think if they don't call it this, they should plus Fighter 5 because everything's plus. On 5.
Exactly. You gotta
Cammy just keeps just plus buttons, grab, plus buttons, grab.
light, heavy, jump, EX dive. Like, why one of your dive kicks could go through me? Now I gotta guess on which side you about to be off the dive kick.
And
Well, how
probably
does
can
that make
cannon spike
sense?
afterwards.
Look, y'all talk about it so much. I'm gonna go ahead. I feel like she's probably gonna be like busted.
She looked really, really good.
She did look really good, but I gotta see the frame.
Bro, like, if she's anything like the rest of the cast in this game, then she's gonna be better than ever, which means that she's gonna be broken.
I saw her combo
how I
trials
look at it.
today. I got to see her combo trials today. There was a video uploaded, and I watched it, and I was like, her stuff looks insane. And I was like, that's gonna be my character right there. I'm
not
getting revenge.
I'm not getting this game.
Like, he said video over.
Yeah,
I'm done with
you know
this
you
shit.
already pre-ordered it. All
I'm
right.
not getting this game.
Yeah, you know you
Cammy gonna
pre-ordered
be
that.
good, man. I'm not getting it. So,
Hey, let me have my moment.
I'm gonna tell y'all about the character that I don't know if I'm gonna play this character. It depends on how I feel like once I get my hands on him. But Lily is a character I was eyeing. Like, okay.
yeah, I might have to pick up Lily too, man.
As soon as you said she had a command grab, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, and she got far-reaching normals. Cause
Yeah.
look, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. it's not really a secret. If anybody who actually knows me already kind of knows this, but I really don't have a whole lot of time to practice at fighting games. Like,
Oh, so
I really
rub people out.
I want to play a character where I don't have to practice like all the time to keep up with my technical skill. So if I can beat them because I'm just good fundamentally, then I prefer that over somebody who I gotta practice the combos and proficiency like every day. Otherwise, my muscle memory drops off. So this character might be perfect for me. That's just that'll make me probably quit the game because then I'll be bored. I'm just keeping it 1,000. But I don't know how good she's gonna be. I feel like she's probably gonna be like right up here with everybody else, maybe even less. Because I haven't seen anything that makes her look that good. You seen what you seen?
Do we think anybody's gonna be bad at this game?
I think Lily might be.
I got something. I was gonna go there.
I think Lily might be above Ken low key, bro. I'm not
above Ken.
Yes.
What the hell did you see? I seen her. I know she has her plus, like dives and stuff, but you could counter that shit. So like,
you
just
could
don't
counter plus.
It's not that before it hits. Like, just stop it. Just anti-air this shit.
She got good. Like, I seen.
Parry's a thing too. That's an underutilized mechanic right now.
Yeah, and then it seemed like it's easy for her to get her stores. Like, she got a command grab. She can be plus on a lot of things. She got setups. I think off the. What the heck is that? A spider? Oh hell no. Oh, okay. All right, I'm back. Now my brain is but yeah, she seemed pretty. She got the dive. She got good normal. She can cancel. She got a double hit normal that she can cancel off the first hit. If somebody try to drive impact, you could drive impact back. Her moves look pretty good.
Yeah, she looks like she's gonna be solid. But I didn't see. I guess I haven't seen anything
her command grab
was super.
Got range. Her command grab got some range too.
So yeah, she can mix you up. That's one of the reasons I want to play her, but I don't know. I'm not super impressed yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I tend to kind of gravitate toward either you're a character who's really, really fast in terms of rush down, and you can pretty much just catch people lacking because you just bully them all day, or you're a hyper defensive character with fireballs and nobody can get their hands on you. To me, those seem like they're the best characters, and Lily's somewhere in between. Those characters usually don't end up being the best character. They end up just being solid. So I don't know. That's my take on it.
I don't know. If she got plus dives and condor spires and stuff, so you gotta guess between buttons and command grab. The character that used to be like that in 4, T-Hawk, was people complained about him a lot. The only thing that she don't have, I think, that he used to have is her condor spire or whatever. Condor dive doesn't cross up, so you don't have to guess whether it's.
Bro, I didn't see no T-Hawks winning majors. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I mean, not that that's always the defining factor.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But I don't know. Even when I used to watch them, here's the top 8, here's the top 32. I wasn't seeing them in the top 32s and stuff.
Who was you seeing? Akuma or Evil Ryu?
Yeah, it's like Evil Ryu. That one dude was playing
Evil Ryu cheap.
Adon.
Who? Adon is cheap.
Yeah, Akuma. Stuff like that. I wasn't seeing cause I used to play for, and I didn't really see people using him maybe he was really good, but
I didn't say Lily was gonna be top like that.
I mean, you said above Ken.
Yeah,
you said above Ken. That's
he might think Ken belonged a little bit lower.
I think because Ken don't got a command grab, but he do got high low mix up that can put to combos without using drivers. But
I think her, the way I see it, at least so far, that she seemed like she's got potential. But I haven't seen nothing where she's the best or godlike. I just don't see it yet. I'm not a believer yet.
I'm a believer. When somebody got a command grab, besides whatever name is, I'm not a believer.
I'm gonna skip. So let's do JP last. Okay, we're gonna do him last. I'm gonna just go from left to right. So. Blanca. So, what do y'all think?
I haven't seen a lot on so I can't really say, but
I think I know some stuff is supposed to be different. Blanca.
Yeah.
Like Blanca is like fundamentally different, like with his lightning charge or whatever. I don't know what that spells for the character. I don't really know what to make of Blanca or DJ.
He has like some shit he can use, like he can throw down like a little doll.
Yeah, a little
down.
toy, a little Blanca-chan or whatever that is.
It's gonna add something, but I don't. In my opinion, it's not gonna change his toolkit that much. I feel like he's always been like a solid mid-tier, maybe low-tier even. So, in my opinion, he might be the only character that might be average. Of course, I could be wrong, because he can obviously go full screen and stuff. But you can always, even if it's annoying and you can't like punish it if you block it, you can always counter it. It's always slow enough to where you can counter it or do something about it. So. He's gonna be a scrub killer, of course, and you might like annoyingly lose like a match or two, but I don't see if he's still the same character on the core, then I don't see him being any different. Yeah. That's pretty much where he's always been. Is pretty much average. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. DJ, what y'all think? DJ,
I think he gonna be up there. Maybe I
really.
I think he gonna be up there. Yeah.
I know a dude who said he's gonna play DJ, so this is another person who was bested by me after much trash talking. I know the game's not out, but
hey, no, I'm gonna beat him for real, bro. Hey, look here, Hey, all right, look here. Don't let this beta. All right.
Yeah, man.
I'm about to. All right, I'm gonna hold it today. I'm gonna hold it, but I gotta beat you now. You.
Man,
I think I might pick up DJ too. Man. He got a lot of stuff.
Okay. So, predictions that he's gonna be. You said up there, but I don't think the best. I still think he's just gonna be good.
I don't have any real hope for the character.
I think he's probably gonna be better than I think he's gonna be better than these characters.
He got a regular double. He got a regular double fireball. Like he don't have the charger. Don't have to use EX. It's just like a double fireball.
Yeah, I mean, just jump over it and blow him up.
Just to be different, I'm gonna DJ gonna be trash. That's my guess. I'm just to be different. We don't think any vote.
So you want to do the? So wait a minute. Hold on a second. So you telling me we got 3 black dudes on the video, and you want us to put the only black dude in the game in trash?
Hey, but it's black.
I'm saying what he's gonna be, not where I want him to be. I said where he's gonna be.
Look, we gotta get.
No, he definitely gonna be. I don't know. He gonna be.
We about to get real disrespectful. We got to put the black woman in trash. Nah.
Okay, well, we already know she at the top. She already ruling the beta right now, so that's just cap.
Cause he got like in the corner. If he gets you in the corner, it's gonna be real bad. He got a sway that automatically go into other moves. He got
he got that fake fireball too, right?
Yeah, he got the feint fireball that can go into other. He got the sway in corner like auto shimmy button that goes into a lot of stuff. And he could get a lot from that too. Like nah.
Okay,
I think he's gonna be tricky, but I still think good. I don't think he's gonna be like no Kimberly level,
I think the sway got. I want to say the sway got some type of invincibility, grab invincibility or some shit.
Well, I fucking hope. I don't know, but I hope not. I haven't confirmed that. So if so, then I might have to change
the sway is like grab bait, like you can like be up close through the sway, and it's like.
It's like the equivalent of a Smash Bros type sidestep, is what you.
Yeah, or like whatever loop little back punch or whatever that is.
Oh, I mean, well, that's different though. I mean, you could literally parry or drive impact that.
Yeah, but I don't think you can do that to that because it automatically goes past it. And it's like automatic frame trap, so you doing the move, it's already backs up, and then he can go forward and a whole bunch of stuff after that. And if you that close, nobody gonna press like far-reaching buttons or nothing like that. They probably gonna press a white.
Well, the only thing about what you're saying is most of the characters you mentioned, you said that pretty much they was gonna be godlike. So we can't put everybody in the best, otherwise nobody's the best. So we already got a lot of characters up here as like top tier characters.
I don't know. I feel like Fireball's gonna be pretty good in this game.
I think in the perfect world, if like our predictions are accurate and most people are good or up there, then this would be a really balanced game, and I think no one could be mad at that. But I think, yeah, this is probably going to change a whole bunch, and it's going to change a whole lot, obviously, over the years between patches and like as people develop their characters.
Nerfs.
But yeah, but between buffs, nerfs, and as people develop things of that nature, there'll be. I think probably a lot of characters might drop down more than go up, but that's just a guess.
Yeah,
Um,
probably. What about Dawson? I didn't. I've seen a video of Dawson, but I can't even remember what he can do. So
I don't know. There's some things that were changed with him that I feel like they're supposed to make Dalsham a lot easier and a lot more dangerous because like some of the execution barriers supposed to be gone. I can't remember. I saw like a tweet.
modern controls.
Well, modern controls is a thing. It could have been that. It may have also just been the fact that he might not have. I don't. I never played Dalsham. He's a charge character, right?
No.
Or no, he's not. Oh, he's just okay. No, he's not a charge character. Um, in that case, I'm not certain, but I heard that there were certain things that like eliminated the execution barrier.
It was his teleport. Like so, what people, it's like what people would be doing. They would like Tiger Knee his teleport. So it was like doing something crazy, and to try to mix people up, and it was pretty hard to do. So a lot of people just didn't even bother, and it's supposed to be easier now. But I think it's only with modern controls. So
Okay, fair.
not with classic. So I don't really know. I don't think that's gonna like just make him a top tier character. In my opinion, I feel like Dawson's always been. That doesn't mean I've beaten every Dawson because there's obviously Dawson plays better than me. But I feel like I've always kind of beaten like if they were my same skill level, they're gonna lose. Like,
Yeah, 'cause Dawson was. They said Dawson was like a more technical character. If you wanted to bring out his full capabilities, not if you're just trying to poke somebody to death with like his far-reaching normals, but like Dawson is in Street Fighter 5, he was pretty good. He was a rush down zoning character. Like if he gets you up close, his dive kick was plus. Then he could grab or do a whole bunch of stuff. His anti-air wasn't that bad. If he teleport, he can instantly do buttons afterwards. So like,
maybe I was just spoiled because I had Laura and she.
Yeah, if you get in with
she
Laura,
kind of
it's
privilege.
him too.
if you get in with Laura, it's alright. But
I feel like it's gonna be the same with Jury. I mean, Jury can't command grab, but I feel like she could probably beat his ass. Like,
yeah, I feel that way too because like with his teleport now, I heard that like you can't do normals right out of it, so it's like he don't have the same rush down potential out of the teleport. So I think that alone will make him worse. And then I don't know if he can drive rush from his buttons, like from his far reaching buttons.
I'm sure he's gonna be able to do it to some extent, but that is a good question. If he's across the screen,
Yeah.
like his drive rush across the screen, that'd be crazy as hell.
Drive rush after, like they make him plus 47 or something. Like,
You know what? I guess I'm not really sure how they're gonna work that out. I gotta go back and watch because I'm pretty sure I saw a gameplay video of him. So I gotta go back and watch and see what happens.
I don't know. If he can drive rush from all the way across the screen, nah.
Yeah, it's probably just specific buttons.
Yeah.
You know, so the ones that I guess don't go as far, or maybe they go far, but when you're up close, you can drive rush, or I don't know, like maybe multi-hit.
Or some shit.
So it's getting late, so I'm gonna try to fast track this. So, E Honda, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't have an opinion on it myself, but I do know he was. I don't know exactly how old he was in Street Fighter 4, but I have a friend that played him in 4. And it seemed like that character had the sauce in 4. And watching the trailer, a lot of the stuff seems better than it was in 4. So I'm going to assume that it's going to be pretty good.
But everybody else has improved too, though. So I want to say like literally the whole game, like the whole cast is like better except for like Luke.
If his sumo hands are still plus, man, he can be good.
Well, I'm gonna just drop him somewhere. I think he'll probably be solid because I do feel like even though there was never like anybody who was that I'm aware of who was like really godlike with Honda, he would always be a character that I feel like could give you trouble more so than freaking Dawson and Blanca most of the time. I feel like most people are just kind of gimmicky with these characters, and even if they were good, they weren't good enough. But Honda's like, you didn't have to be that good, and he's just kind of a solid character. And he
keep pressing.
He catch you off guard, you're done. Like you make a mistake, like all right, GG's. Here's your handshake.
Yeah.
You know,
you try to punish it and then run it to the butt.
Like what happened? Oh, I got like you still in the tournament? Nah, I got put out by that Honda player. You know, it's like damn. Okay.
You mean the one that's only using one button? He's just going like this.
Dynamic controls.
Exactly.
Look, JP, the last one.
This is a hard one right here because he looks good, but I don't know. Like,
I think he's gonna be the Monat of this game, where he beats a lot of the cast, but I already know why he's not gonna be like super duper top tier, because he's gonna have counter picks, just like Monat had counter picks. Gets trolled and trashed by certain characters. That's the problem with characters like this.
Yeah, JP seems really strange as a character. Now I know he's got like some kind of like full screen projectile command grab. You like command grab, so but I mean he's like kind of like a weird type of keep away and trap type character, and you know, and that type of stuff. I have played characters like that, but I've never really been like great. It's not exactly my style, so I'm not really sure. I don't just like everybody with command grabs, so it's just gotta be my style. Whatever. I've never played Zangief, never going to. So.
I don't know that. Can we confirm this?
Look, if he ends up being the best character in the game, then I might troll people with him, but I'm probably still not gonna play him.
Hey man, pick a top tier, bro.
I would say, I mean, it's just my guess is that he's gonna be like pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like he would be like somewhere up here, and I think that he's probably gonna end up having like weird counter picks, like. I don't know. Maybe he gets his ass beat by Chun-Li. You know, maybe we're lucky and Jury can just fucking destroy him or something. I don't know. Or Lily, since she could go like across the screen like in 2 seconds, then maybe she can like just beat his ass or something. I don't know.
With his double fireball passing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but all of these characters, you know, it's literally just us guessing. So you know, for anybody watching, don't take it too super duper serious or anything. You know, like, man, you guys are idiots. The game not even out. Like, okay, we're having fun.
On people that aren't even out yet, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be somebody who says that about the beta too. They're like, guys, just a beta. Like, how much can you learn from only playing for like 2-3 days? And it's like, well, you can learn a damn lot, bitch. You just try it sometime. Especially in this day and age where like so many people play. It's not like how it used to be. Where like you pretty much have to learn from just Daigo and Justin Wong and a few other players who weren't even that good.
And stuff like they don't even tell you the frame data. Now they just give you the whole layout.
Yeah, and everybody knows a lot about the characters. We just don't know all the matchups and things like that. We don't know all the broken strategies for the characters, but I do think we can get a solid foundation.
Nah, man. I need a 6,000 damage combo Jury, man. If Guile can do it.
She doesn't. I don't think she's got one, bro.
I don't know if it's like 6,000 damage, but she's got some sauce.
She can get in the 5s.
Yeah, I seen her getting like the upper 45.
I'll have to show you. Someone tagged me in something on Discord.
She's not gonna out damage Ryu, bro.
I'm talking about Guile. Guile, she can out damage Guile. Come on.
No, that's not gonna happen, man.
Oh, come on. She's a zoning character.
She's better than him, like up close. She's cheap. Like she doesn't need to have like more damage
Is she better than him up close?
I think so. Yes.
I just linked it.
The combo that he was
are better.
The combo that he was doing, he didn't even have to do drive rushing. Like he was just he was doing a modern controller, just linking like standing heavy.
Okay, well, just because she can't do that shit. I mean, okay. I mean, in terms of like
little knee kick.
I think in neutral, I think she will beat him in neutral. Guile's a tricky character in neutral, but I don't think he's like better than Jury in neutral. You know, I think she can handle it.
I don't know.
I mean, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But No, that's what I think.
In neutral, when you already got to worry about flash kick and fireball, then now you got that mental stack. Now he can just come up there close to you and do like all type of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, but she also, if he jumps at you, she also can just anti-air easily, and you don't gotta charge it. So, you know, and her buttons, she has her little plus buttons or whatever. So you gotta predict whether or not she's gonna grab you.
I mean, you probably wouldn't jump.
Guys do that because they be trying to catch you off guard. It doesn't work on me anymore, but it used to.
Yeah.
I used to be like, I gotta get in on this guile. It gotta be something. And then he jumps in on me, and I'm like, no.
Hey, he really did.
He's doing this to you.
Exactly. I'm like, wait a minute. Why you keep dashing up at me? Stop doing that. I'm trying to play offensive. Now I gotta play defensive.
Yeah, true enough.
So, but yeah, I mean.
You not gonna if he just gonna throw a sonic boom and then it's gonna be right next to you. Then he gonna jump on you. Like you're not gonna be stopping.
Man, I mean,
he not just gonna jump at you regular. That's not how God players fight.
I mean, that's how some of them will do it multiple times, even if you anti-air, because the way they see it is like, well, all I gotta do is catch them not anti-air one time.
Bro, I love when people do that to me, bro. When they just keep jumping, they like, he hit me this time. He want to expect another one. Damn, he got me again.
Exactly. Like that's what I be doing. I be hard headed when I be playing you, and sometimes that should be working too.
Bro, I anti-aired you like 3 times one time. Then you did it up. I'm like, bro, ain't no way, bro. I wasn't expecting the 4th time, bro.
He's like, he's
surely
like,
he won't.
He's like, okay, look. He's like, okay, he's a pretty smart player, so surely he won't do it again.
Surely he won't
and
do
I'm
it
like,
time.
He be getting mad.
Like, you don't understand the level of disrespect that's coming from me.
I said, why did he do this, bro? Like that.
Never underestimate the level of disrespect that I would have in a fighting game. It's foolish. You know, if you would have anti-aired the 4th time, there might have been a 5th jump in.
That was hilarious, bro. I'm like, nah, bro. Who picked up his stick, bro? This ain't Rashad.
That's the bot right there. That's the AI right there, right?
No way he just did that. That shit was
Hold on.
and disrespect. Right.
Freaking TV just cut on. The PlayStation just cut off, so TV just cut on.
I'm like, oh shit, poltergeist.
Who that?
That shit just changes on its own. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, as far as the rest of the game, I mean, look, maybe I'll do a review on the game, but as far as I'm concerned, I mean, who cares? Are you guys interested in the rest of the game? Are y'all gonna try World Tour modes and stuff?
I am.
Maybe eventually. Like I've always been more of I just want to grind the game and play against other people, go to my locals and like have a good time. But I will say that there is a lot of content there that has never been in Street Fighter before, and it does at least seem very fun. I don't know if I'll do it, but it looks fun.
Hang on a second there, Kimasabi. Because Street Fighter Alpha 3 had a World Tour mode, and that shit was fucking badass. Okay, like, and if you had to like...
Street Fighter Alpha 3, is that what Skullomania?
Who?
Skullomania.
The fuck? I don't know what you talking about, my guy.
That's not Street Fighter Alpha 3? Which one is that?
Alpha 3 had a World Tour?
With Skullmania.
Are you talking about a character?
Yeah. Skullmania, the G outfit. You don't know who...
Nah, I don't know who the hell that is. I'm lost, bro.
Alright, so which one was Street Fighter Alpha 3? That's not the one with the girl with the stick, the power pole or whatever the hell she had.
The girl with the stick. I'm still lost. See, if you knew what's the name of the character, bro?
Start with a K or something like something.
Wait, hold on.
It sounds like you talking about Street Fighter EX or some shit.
That might be it. Street Fighter.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Hold on.
Cause you talking about like some shit. Cause I remember the Alpha 3 characters, like they had Rolento and of course they had Charlie before Charlie Nash.
Yeah, Street Fighter EX series.
And you had to like do good enough in the game, in the World Tour mode, to even be able to fight Guile, and you had to unlock him. Same thing for Evil Ryu, and I think you would get like Shin Bison. I think it was in the Dreamcast version only or something. You get Shin Bison. There was some other character. There was a lot. Julie
and Junie. I don't know if they were playable or not.
Yeah, they were, but they were like playable by default. But yeah, there was. I feel like there's like one more unlockable character. I can't remember who else, but yeah, I remember that game was great. Now it wasn't like this type of World Tour mode where you like run around and explore. It was just like point A to point B, and you just beat it. And they would have a couple dynamic battles and a couple rule set changes and stuff. But I felt like that shit was badass. And then they had the dramatic battle.
Oh yeah,
I remember. Like they had a lot of shit in there. And now they're trying to add some of that back. But in this, they do have like more. Now they have the weird modes with the freaking, like the ball game. I saw them playing some sort of ball game or something in the trailer or whatever. So I mean, they got some stuff that it looks like they kind of got some ideas from Tekken. Because if y'all remember, Tekken 3 started that shit first. So,
but I didn't play any of the challenge or like extreme games. Could you even do that on there?
In what? No. In the beta, you couldn't do any of that.
Okay, because I seen it up there in Battle.
In the demo, you can. In the demo, I mean, the demo's still out. I mean, the demo's not going away, but you can try the World Tour. But I have not really tried it.
Yeah, I tried it. I'm gonna play it.
It does look fun.
If you stream that, I may check it out. So, but with me, I got to make sure to stay up on my game so that Auroura can't not defeat me. So
I'm coming for you, buddy. Hey, look here. I'm coming for you. You opened up this video with how you beat our ass. All right, first of all, now I'm always remember.
I gotta get cosmetics for my Battle Hub character, so I gotta play with them.
You're right.
Look, do your thing, and then I'll just keep getting better. It's gonna be on some Sasuke Naruto stuff where eventually it's gonna be all kinds of renegades and nine-tailed Bijou bombs flying around. Okay. Oh, my bad. I keep forgetting. You ain't seen Naruto yet.
I cannot believe this. He watched Ruby. I heard him mention all type of animes and never seen.
Yeah, the thing is, like, when Naruto was like, I mean, and it's always been like a popular anime, but when it first became popular, it was recommended to me, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I would like it. I started it, but at the time, not even that. It was more along the lines. I tried to watch it. Like, I tried to get into the first episode, and at the time, I just could not get into it. So I don't know what it was. I couldn't stay awake or what at the time when I was trying to watch it. So I was like, I'll just tuck this away and maybe watch it later. And then that was like, that watch it later turned into years into it being finished into Boruto, and I was just like, I'm gonna get to that eventually.
Before I forget, because we're like
over an hour,
way toward the end. I want to make sure that y'all get in where people can follow y'all at. So Auroura, you go ahead. Let us know where we can follow you.
Oh yeah, you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Project Auroura. You can also follow me on Twitter at RTN Auroura. Probably need to change that handle now. I don't play Smash anymore, and RTN is not even a crew anymore. But you can catch me there. Those are my two main places. I also have a community Discord.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll get links to everything. It'll be in the description for the video. Mr. DJ, where can we follow you?
The way he just did that was so professional. I'm like, I'm not really that.
Be yourself, bro. Be yourself.
On Twitch, and DJ Freshly Gaming on Instagram. That's basically where you can follow me. I don't have no gaming Twitter. I need to make one.
I don't even think I'm following you on Instagram, so I'm gonna look you up on there, bro. So we're gonna.
You can follow me on my regular.
Okay. So,
I don't want to give people that one because then they gonna judge
me. They'll be like, this guy's a savage. Like, you'll probably get more followers if they know who you really are. So, all right, look, I'm gonna close out this video. But I mean, y'all can stay on for a sec after I close it out. But Look, y'all, we out. Look, if y'all here all the way to the end, because this is a long video, they're here all the way to the end, y'all know what to do. Thumbs up, subscribe to the video, follow the homies, Auroura and DJ. You know, follow me on Twitter. Look, follow everything that you can find. Follow me first, and then after you follow all my stuff, then you follow them. You know what I'm saying? In that order. Nah, I'm playing, y'all.
That dude, that dude opened up when he beat our ass and then closed with, by the way, make sure you follow me first. All right, nah.
Look, whoever y'all like, you know, be sure to show support. You know what I'm saying? But especially if y'all like this content. You know, maybe we'll do more stuff like this. You know, this was literally spur of the moment. I hit these fellas up today, and they agreed to come on today. So I definitely appreciate y'all. Spur of the moment, late in the evening, hopping on because it's pretty late right now. Anyway, y'all, look, appreciate y'all watching. I'm closing this out. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.